All right, so we're a little bit closer. Luckily, since this is not about me, you don't have to see my face. So first things first, learning to do some voiceover. This is the packaging for the Baroque palette. Lots of pretty gold foil. I like the feeling of that, actually, that matte feeling. And this is the packaging for the blushes. I bought 2 blushes, the Vogue blush and the Chase blush. I love the packaging. Kind of sucks because it gets thrown away, but never fear. The inside is just as pretty, which is great. So this is the Vogue blush. And this is the Chase blush, which is more of a peachy tone. The other one is pretty pinky pink. So the reason why I bought this palette is because it's full of colors that I kind of felt like would round out my collection, in the sense that the colors would look good as like eyeliners or for like a smoked out effect, since they're like grayish blue colors. And normally before I buy a palette, what I do is I'll look in my collection to see if I have colors similar. If I do, obviously, then I don't need the palette. If I don't, then I would consider it. The second thing I ask myself is this palette or are these eyeshadows something that I'm actually going to use? Because there's no point in me buying something for like one color that I'm only going to use once or twice. It's a waste of money to me. So these are colors that I felt like would really round out my current color situation. And they're also deep enough where even if I don't use the shadows like for like a look, they can double as liners, which I thought was pretty cool. So let me go ahead and put this on my arm. All right, so here is the palette finger swatched on my arm. And just as I expected, these are colors that I do not have in my current collection, and which I think will make a very good addition. Definitely they are deep enough that I can use them as liners, which is great because sometimes I do like a powder as a liner, especially if you really want to smoke it out. All right, and then right next to it, here is Chase and here is Vogue. So that's how the palette looks on my arm. First impressions, I mean, with finger swatches, they look pretty pigmented, and I will see how they look later on, but there you go. And here we have the swatches in daylight, and these swatches are in my bathroom. Okay, thanks, bye.